Hi, Steve Gale here. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate doing an install of Kali Purple, including Elasticsearch, Kibana, and Fleet. So I've got an opnsense firewall running here, and if I look at my opnsense networks, I've got two. I've got adapter 1, which is internal, and I've got adapter 2, which is bridged to the internet. So adapter 1 internal network is the network that I'm going to put Kali on. And if you have a look over here, you can see that on the LAN EM0 internal, I've got 192.168.1.1 network /24, and 192.168.1.1 is the gateway of the LAN interface. So I'm going to create a new virtual machine and call it Kali Purple 1. And I'm going to select a folder, put it, and put it in there. And it'll be called Kali Purple 1. I'm going to go and find the ISO image, which would be the Kali Purple ISO. And skip and go to next. So I'm going to give it 8 gig of RAM. Can use 4, but if you're including Fleet, it's good to have a bit more. And I'll make this 50, 25 would probably be fine. And then next, and it's not Ubuntu 64, so I'm going to finish there. And I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to change that to Debian 11 Bullseye 64. And I'm going to go to network, and probably, yeah, I'm going to do it internal because my pfSense gives me internet access. So I'll just make that internal network and hit OK. And let's start him up. Start the install. Then we'll do a graphical install. And it's going to start the process. So I'm going to choose the language of English. Country is going to be Australia. And American English for the keyboard. And I'll load it to the installation media. It's going to load some components. Configure the network. And I'll call this Kali Purple. And I'll go continue. Domain name, I'll just leave it empty. And user account can be Steve. Continue. My password in. Continue. And we'll go for Victoria. Continue. And we use the entire disk. Continue. All files in one partition. continue. Right, changes to disks, yes. And continue. And it'll start doing the install. So I've got to this point and it's asking me what I want to install. And I want to install the identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover parts. And I'll just use the standard desktop environment. So I'll continue from there. So yeah, I want to install the Grub bootloader, the primary drive, that's fine. And yep, and I need to make it bootable. So I'm going to put it onto there and go to there and we'll install the Grub bootloader and finish the installation. It's got a little bit more to do. Okay, so we're ready to continue to reboot. I'm going to leave the installation media in, but I could disconnect the installation media, but that's okay. Let's just press continue, and then it'll do a reboot. And I'm just going to obviously let it default to Kali Linux, and here it goes, and it's going to start firing up. See how long it takes to. And it's in. So I'm going to log in with the username and password that I've set. Okay, so let's first of all have a look and see whether we've got a network connectivity. So I'm just going to do IPA. And you can see I've got 192.168.1.100. And that's on the network here. You can see I've got 192.168.1.1. So so that's good. And if I do a ping 192.168.1.1, I've got connectivity, yep, and I'll ping Google DNS, and I've got internet connectivity. Fantastic. So we've got Kali Purple default installed.